Oh, welcome back to the Navhimz channel, and today we're back at it again, and we're going to be talking about the brand new Kanye West record. Yes, Kanye West is finally back, and he has released Bully after months, after years of waiting. Everyone, we finally have it. I know you've all been waiting for this brand new Kanye West joint, me as well, and we finally have it. And I have a lot to say about this because it's polarizing, to say the least. Before we talk about Bully though, please do drop a like and also subscribe to the channel with the notification button on, because I'm gonna be making more big content regarding hip hop in the future, because that's what we do in this channel anyway. Anyways, moving on to Bully and its content. Bully's finally here. Let's talk about the track list. I'm gonna be talking about what I found interesting. So let's go with the track King. We have Kanye on his comeback era with this intro. We have that Great T instrumental with that little loop behind it as well. We have him talking about what has been happening to his life these past few years.
Shut up! Be quiet before you get exiled!
My grudge with this one are the vocals, which is prominent throughout the whole record itself. It sounds a little dead or a little behind in quality in comparison with the production. Is this a mixing problem? I don't know, man. It just sounds kind of weird. It sounds a little weak, a little low tone in a sense. I don't know. It's just Kanye's energy. I don't know. But it is not that bad of an intro. That futuristic sound approach from Ye, I like that one, and it's pretty dope. Next one we have This a Must, a bit of a left field approach that I did not expect from Ye on this one once more. A clubby / upbeat approach, semi-rage-esque even. This was pretty nice. I think it's cool. It's not that bad in my opinion. Lyrically, he's not at his peak, which is prominent on this track as well, and some other tracks. But it's not that terrible. I didn't mind it so far. The production was nice, not super nice, but it was there. Not top tier, but it was there. Next you have Father. We have another upbeat approach from the production on this track over here, featuring Travis Scott. This track does not do a whole lot for me, since the previous track already did that, and I also think Travis Scott outdid him on this one.
Priceless.
Which is not a bad thing, since I expect Travis to do well on this type of track anyway, since he's already done that on Utopia, I am pretty sure. Overall, it was pretty linear, which was probably the reason it did not move me that much, if I'm being honest, in terms of like quality and whatnot. It was just like not pushing a lot. Next track, All the Love. Something that I did not expect from Mr. Ye. Don't attack me for this one, okay? Let me finish my comment or takeaway first. This sounds like a graduation track purely off that Daft Punk-esque hook with the vocals. Other than that, decent vocals here. It sounds like you're driving towards a sunset on a vaporwave world, if that makes any sense. And the vocals make up for it as well, which I thought redeemed the previous track's attempt at being, I guess, in a way, digestible for me sonically and musically speaking as a whole. Next you have Punch Drunk. I hate my feelings for this track. I hate it. And you know why? Because this track had so much potential to it. I don't know, man. The instrumentation, that production, this had that classic Ye soul into it, if that makes any sense. But this is like a tad bit downer in a sense. Kanye's energy lacked slightly, but it still matched the track in some way. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. I do not know. It's not that bad of a track though overall on Bully, and I think it is gonna be an underrated song in the next few days or months, like even to come. Whatever the perception may be or will be, it's going to be for this whole record itself. Next you have Whatever Works, another track that had potential, like mad potential in my opinion, but just doesn't hit as much. It does hit, but not as much in a sense. Same feelings with Punch Drunk, which was the previous track. We have Kanye having his reflections on this track with a clever bar about Arnold, which I thought was like, oh, that's kind of cool. That's like a little, oh, Kanye is spitting something on this record itself, which is pretty dope. Sisters and Brothers, this could have been another like down the throwaway in a sense for me. This had its moments as well. That staticky sound production with the Ye delivery, it was not that bad in my opinion. I thought it was okay. I thought it was cool actually, especially with the whole preach towards the end. I thought it was cool. Thought it was nice. We have highs and lows as well on this track list with a completely different instrumentation. That's the twist. It's not the highs and lows we're expecting. It's a different highs and lows. I do not know if it got cleared or not, but this is definitely not the one we know of. and it just does not hit for me compared to the original one. I wish we actually have it, but we don't, sadly. Everyone, this is just what we have regarding highs and lows, and we just have to accept that, sadly. White Lines, a track that I have praised before. I do not know if this is still AI. I hope to God it's not, because if it is, then man, what the fuck? Honestly, this one is the shit. I love this track. I love this one. If this is still AI, man, I do not even know what to say. The sample, the vocals, I thought it was great. It literally made me do a brief reflection about my life for like a good, for a good solid minute. Probably because Frank Ocean also did it. So it does not help my case. The last track, this one here, is not a bad ending in my opinion. It's a little bittersweet, if that makes any sense as well. The production was okay in my opinion, and I think Kanye did an alright job with the ending, especially the little beat switch on the latter part of the track with the more singing approach. I thought that was kind of nice too. The vocals were complementing the mellow and like ending sound of the track itself, which was kind of cool. And you also have the highlights here. The one we know of. We have Preacher Man, Beauty and the Beast, Damn, all this shit. Preacher Man is a classic fucking bully track at this point. I praised this before. I thought a Preacher Man was an amazing track. Not amazing, but it was a good track. You also have Damn, a sad track in a sense. I also have praised this before. And Beauty and the Beast, one of the best tracks off Bully in my opinion. I did not include it regarding about like the track list or talking about the track list, because I've already talked about these tracks so many times last year, and I'm just not gonna repeat myself. But I do like these tracks as well. I just decided to talk about the new ones. That's it. Overall, this was definitely Kanye, but I don't know. There's definitely some AI slop here, because I've seen that on Twitter. A lot of shit has been going down on Twitter regarding what was AI slop off this record or not. And I've seen some shit saying White Lines was AI, highs and lows and whatever. Like, I'm not surprised, but I just hope everything gets cleared. Because man, there is some good stuff here. I think this whole Kanye Ye album, I think this is Kanye, but it needs more polish. It needs to be more polished in a sense. This whole album is one big sound of potential. This is a whole sound of potential. It's kind of crazy hearing that, especially from a Kanye record, because like, this is Kanye. What do you mean potential? The guy made fucking Graduation. But like, hey, this is the current state we're living in regards with Kanye's music. So that's that. But it's not that bad at all. Definitely the AI is gonna tone this shit down, especially with what people feel toward it, especially with Ye's music. But overall, I think it's okay. It's pretty, it's Ye. And besides that, let me know what you think of this record, and let me know if you want any more content like this. Drop a like, sub, comment. See ya.